Hello, all parties. This is a good menu loop. Let's play the game. Okay. He's wake up at 3:45? What? For what, an airport? That's the only reason I can ever imagine waking up at that time. Otherwise, you will never... 3:45. It's either that or you're making bread. You know, like bread makers that wake up really early for some reason. I think he says that's what I've heard. Saul Goodman. I think of the 145-bit surge. Appreciate it. 15 an hour to wake up at 3:45? Nah. I would. No way. You'd have to pay me to wake up at 3:45 in the morning. You'd have to pay me like at least, I don't fucking know, like 25 an hour at minimum. I feel like for that to happen. I'm listening. Oh, restart keybind. In preschooling, that's pretty good. Well, I guess depending on where you live. If you live in the U.S., that's very good. If you live anywhere else, you're getting scammed. I mean, if you live in the U.S., you're getting scammed. The sentence could just end there in regards to schooling, actually. What do you want from me? I didn't realize I had to click this slower than I was. Because, like, yeah, look at me. I'm, like, hitting my head on the ceiling. Good to know. Yeah, with my current sleep schedule, going to work at 3:45 wouldn't even be that bad, really. It'd actually be totally fine. As it happens. 3 hours away? No, you lost me again. I don't care what... Dude, you had me, you lost me again. I am not... 3 hours to work, and you're waking up at 3:45. Nah. How? Oh, you get to sleep in the backseat? I guess if you can do that. If you can sleep, then I guess it's not so bad. But wouldn't it take 3 hours to get back? Well, I'm not seeing this as a win here. So I don't know why I'm like dissecting your fucking life here. Lil bro, thank you for the sub. Hope you're having a good day, bro. Are you like an archaeologist? I'm trying to think what you would need 3 hours to go see. Electrical apprentice? How is it 3 hours away? You live in like Montana? Is that like the nearest town or something? Or like what is happening? Yeah. Yeah, he sleeps on the way to work, but then on the way back, like... Your boss's project manager is stupid and bid for a job 3 hours. So it could be somewhere else, but instead it's this. And you're in fucking Florida. This sucks. Dude. No, it's not. No, the problem is not that he's too far from his job. The problem is his stupid project manager booked a project that's 3 hours away. So they're all doing that. Is the problem. There's no way you could have known that they would have done that to him. Florida scares me. It's a scary place that I don't want to go to. Actually, I have been to Florida. For what you would expect someone would go to Florida for. I don't know, all this for 15 an hour is just crazy to me, though. And I assume the driving does not get, like, you're not getting paid to be in the car. You have the SAT tomorrow. Good luck. It's the easiest test of all time, in my opinion. That was like the only thing in school I was like good at. Was just standardized tests. They're so fucking easy. I don't know why they made them that easy. I don't know. What the SAT is actually testing is if you're capable of like sitting in place and focusing on something for that long. That's the only thing it's actually testing, I feel like. Yeah, Florida is shit. The Gao Cow? No, that shit's definitely like torture, super death world, bro. I bet the Gao Cow makes the SAT look like it's the fucking, it's like level 1. Like, actually. It's probably so many orders of magnitude more difficult than the SAT. I get incredibly car sick. I actually, whenever me and my friends hang out, I insist that I drive. I always drive every single time me and my friends hang out. If I don't, I'll throw up. Like, I'll actually throw up. The only two things that can make me not as nauseous are like ginger and alcohol. Those are the two things that if we're in like an emergency situation, those two things will do it. And in fact, the solution to extreme nausea, if orderable, is the Moscow Mule for that reason. It has both alcohol and ginger in it. And that's all I need. That will immediately solve any nausea issue I'm having, like a fucking video game power-up. It's crazy. It literally just takes one of them and I'm good. Oops, too early. The Moscow Mule is really good. I like it. Anyway, I have a confession to make. I am like 35% here right now because the temperature climbed to like 74 and immediately triggered my allergies within like a matter of hours. Like, it took me so long to sleep last night because my skin was just on fire the whole time. So we're not really, I'm more like an AI piloting a drone than I am like an actual person today. But the reason that it's like fine and I haven't like given up hope or anything is because like it's gonna get cold again in like a few days. But I might be AI for a day or two. It's hopefully fine. But yeah, I'm totally AI today. You're getting completely auto-generated responses from me. I got the AI on me. Dude, I hate summer people, man. Fuck them all, man. I hate them. They're actually so annoying. I just don't understand them. I am obsessed with this. I think summer people are lesser beings than me. Actually. No, I'll tell you why. No, because like, they are actually lesser beings, bro. Because when it's fucking cold, just put on a fucking sweater or something. They're actually lesser. They're stupid. They're dumb motherfuckers. Because when it gets hot, what are you gonna do? Skip the pink orb? No way, that's better. I'll try it. That looks freaking not consistent, but let me try it with more power. I'll just do it in practice. Dude, there's no way that's better. How's my skin today? It's on fucking fire. It's actually on fire. It's so painful. I'll get used to it more or less, but since it's like the first one of the season, I'm on fire. Maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. Maybe it is better. But it's like fucking weird, man. Because of that. The only reason you're allowed to like summer more than winter is if you have seasonal depression, I guess. Which I don't even understand, but I have to accept that it's real because people have it. Apparently some people really don't do the cold, I guess. But I love the cold, dude. You ever breathe in that crisp, like fresh, cold air? It's just like, come on, bro. Come on. No, I'm never opening the level. Well, maybe I will, but fucking... That timing is so bad. It's so bad. I tried for like 15 minutes to like find anything to make it happen, and there's just nothing. There's actually zero. Stop, bro. I keep doing that. I don't know what's causing it. Fall is the best one. I don't know what's causing the death then I get there. Dude, holy fuck. I'm actually completely AI. There's like zero thoughts happening in my brain right now. This is fucking bad. My best run? I don't know. I do like weather. I love weather, actually. Weather is like one of my favorite things to think about and talk about. It's peak. I guess some people don't like when it gets dark early, I guess. I haven't seen the sun in days. Weeks, maybe. I don't think, anyway. It's been a long time since I've seen that guy. Because I keep sleeping when it's up and down and all that sort of shit. I woke up at, like, what? 7:30? I think. I couldn't get to bed because my skin was on fire. You can't really sleep when your skin's on fire. You can try. But it won't go better for you. I don't understand. This timing is fucking impossible. Like, this blue orb. Just take it off. Bro, 2 a.m. was not even halfway through my day. What do you mean? 2 a.m. I finished Super Paper Mario in Japanese. It's over. I'm kind of sad because I got so like attached to it at this point. It's been part of my daily routine for so long. And now I need to figure out what the fuck comes next. Cause like there's really not much post game in Super Paper Mario that's like worth playing for that reason. I'll save the pit for when my friend comes over. Or like the second, and then maybe also the Samurai Kingdom I'll save. But other than that, there's like not really a point to like, for my sake. I don't know what to do next. What? Okay, so I would say I understood, like, I already got Tiptron, yeah. Because I was already max coins from gameplay, I don't know. Might as fucking well. What was I saying? What was I saying? Oh, right. I need a game that's like a little bit more text involved than Super Paper Mario. Because I understood, I would say 75% of the dialogue. Which is like a good level of challenge, but by the end I was getting really good. Like I understood the whole 8-4, everything that was happening there easy. I don't know. With the 3D Zelda games, Furnace at Time's kind of a W shout. I love that game. Like, that game's actually really good. This is like the worst I've ever been at any ship partner level. I'm just really bad at this ship, honestly. I guess because it's hard, but it's just, it's unlike me to be this bad at a ship. I don't know about skipping that pink orb. It's kind of seems inconsistent. Just like that. Mother 3, fuck you. I know I'm not playing Mother 3 of you. Well, maybe. I could play a Zelda game. Like, maybe like Twilight Princess is next up. That might be next up. Low-key. Like Wind Waker or Twilight Princess. Although I feel like Wind Waker and Twilight Princess have less dialogue than Super Mario, right? Super Mario has a good bit of dialogue in it. The Princess absolutely is the most dull. Yeah, that's a good point. It does have a lot. Well, I'd be emulating it, I think, because I can't like. I do have a homebrewed Wii U, but it's really hard to get the different versions like language versions. So I'd probably just play the original. So I can emulate it. There was like this big thing on Twitter about emulation and piracy and stuff like that. That I was looking at recently. And my stance on it is just like, regional unlocking is pretty difficult. And also like getting the right ROMs and then actually being able to like, it's the whole thing. It's the whole thing. I'm simply not going to pay like so much extra money to get a Japanese Wii U and then get a Japanese copy of Twilight Princess. I'm just not going to do that. Like realistically, why would you ever expect anybody to do that? Like piracy is a pretty simple issue to me. If you make it something super inaccessible, I'm probably just going to pirate it. There's a lot of games like that. If, like especially when if Nintendo refuses to like resell something, I'm probably just gonna pirate it. I know, that's where I've been getting all my shit. I'm trying to, that's why I'm talking about this, because I'm trying to come up with like a game plan for the next like year and a half, where I just have this like backlog of games that I play. Because I still have until the end of the month to download everything I want. Yeah, game plan in the most literal sense. I need one of them. I would like to play like Vods Inside Story and Part of the Time and Dream Team on my 3DS, but again, region locked bullshit. That's probably going on the TV. Even if it looks weird, I think I'll get used to it. No, it's not that. No, the problem is not like getting the games. It's getting the games in Japanese on a thing that can play the Japanese games. That's the problem. It's not about like getting the game. It's just a whole other thing when you try to play it in another language. Trying to like get it. Because it's like a whole different like ROM. You know when you ever download a ROM and it's like fucking the Japanese version, then the English version, and like the European version. It's like that. The whole thing. The whole thing. No. I don't know many Pokemon names in Japanese. Even though I played Legends Arceus in Japanese, I forgot them all. Leave a big thing for the sub. Yeah, for 2 more minutes until it goes bad again. Well, good in my case, bad for everyone else. Saul Goodman going, or sorry, Saul Okman is going pretty good, yeah. We're getting better with the nuances. Oh, I'm getting fucking destroyed by this ship. I remember that Bidoof is Beepa because it kept coming up all the fucking time. Bidoof. It's a joke, son, don't you get it? Right? He's fucking everywhere. He shows up so much. Why? Damn it. Almost could have done something, but instead I had to die to this fucking part. Because I don't really even know. Beauty for the true god. Why am I getting gapped by a ship, man? It's like a weird ship, though. It's like very... You see it. Legends be doof. What am I doing? Like, I just can't do that fucking part. Why is this here? I'm a bot. I don't know. Let me test this a bit more rigorously. Like, I just don't know what this part actually wants from me, I feel like. This is Balatro. Other Balatro. Is that what Michigan does? Ooh, that would be bad if I got the coin. My goal there is to jump without getting the coin, or it's bad. If I get the coin, I lose. I have to restart the level. But I can't get. I do not want it. Balatro is fun once every like 2 weeks. You know what I mean? Like, it's a really fun game, but if I play it too many rounds, I'm like, it's the same round. I'm done. Fuck the coin. Because I'm different than other. I definitely don't think it's like the best roguelike of all time or anything. I'll say that much. I've heard Isaac is probably the best roguelike of all time, but I've never actually played it. But that's what everyone says. Slay the Spire? I don't think I'm gonna play that other one. Yeah, I feel like the problem with Balatro flushes are really, really tempting. And it just feels like objectively the best move. Like, you have to almost handicap yourself to do anything else. And, like, that's fine. But it's like, I don't know, it just, like, feels like you're just trolling every time you don't go flushes. I also like Enter the Gungeon a lot. Mm-hmm. Enter the Gungeon never felt like the same thing to me. I played a good bit of that game and never really, like... There were just so many guns and combinations of, like, status items and stuff like that that it never really felt like the same thing every time. I did like that game a lot. I do like roguelikes, so maybe I'll check out Slay the Spire. And then obviously I think at some point I just don't want to get around to it. Oh, fuck that shit, man. I just can't do it, man. Like, it's so hard. It's like the hardest part of the level by far, it feels like. I can't believe I'm saying that about a ship, dude. I'm washed. But I just can't, like... Every single time I get here from a run, it's dead. The run is dead because of this ship every single time. Crazy. Maybe it's because the spikes are kind of hard to see, or some other reason. I don't know. It's weird. Lift fuse is probably annoying, but I was never bad enough to care about that. You know what I mean? Like, no shade. But, like, it was never, like, a matter of execution, so I never gave a shit. Like, if I was trying to beat it as, like, a Furnace Insane or something, I'd probably be mad as shit at lift fuse. It'd probably piss me off. Sure. But... I don't know what this part wants from me. It wants my blood. And it is receiving that in spades, bro. In hearts. What's up, Evander74? Isn't that the name of that guy in that one show? What the fuck is it called? Like with the League of Legends characters. I don't remember the name of it anymore. Even though I watched the entire show. Arcane, there we go. Isn't there like a character named Evander or some shit like that? No, I never forget to eat because of ADHD. I would... My body would not like if I did not eat at all. It doesn't, like... The physical pain in my stomach would be much greater than any ADHD forgetting ability would be. I watched that entire show. I thought season 1 was like fucking fantastic, and then season 2 was like a slideshow that ended in 15 minutes. I think I said that before. Like, it did so much work to like set up this like interesting thing, and then it was just like, blah! And then it ended. It was fucking stupid. I got mad at it. Like, really? You brought me along this whole journey just to fucking freak out at the end and do everything in like 2 episodes? Fucking what, man? Although I have like the opposite. Like, a lot of people say pacing's too slow for them. I have the opposite problem where most things feel too fast. And that's why I don't like watching movies that much. Like, everything happens in 2 hours. I don't give a shit then. Somehow. Like, it needs to be long. And that's also why I prefer series to movies. I just can't get invested in that amount of time. I just can't. For like a movie. It's one of the reasons why I liked Marvel up till Endgame as well. because Marvel was like some fucking masterpiece thing, but like there was so much of it you got attached to the characters, you know, more so than like if it was just like a one-off thing. I thought Portobus was good, pacing wise. I had no problem with it. Feels like I'm not even looking for the same thing as other people. Like when they say too slow, I'm like, slow to get where? Like it's not necessarily what interests me about shows I watch, you know what I mean? I'm not fucking watching One Piece. That shit goes on forever. I don't want my time wasted. I'm not saying I want my time wasted. What, dude, these blue orbs are like... What do you want from me with these blue orbs, man? It's so... evil. Excuse me. What? What was that? I've heard good things about Parasite. I have. Okay, I'll wait till the remaster that fixes the pacing, because I do want to watch it at some point. So like, I've watched it. As long as it's not like 1,000. I'm not watching 1,000 episodes of anything. That's ridiculous. Like 1,000 episodes is ridiculous. I mean, it's ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. Like, there's no... I don't know. How did my uncle watch it? With what time, man? I guess he's like... That's why he's an uncle, because he's old enough to have watched it all, I guess, with the time he had. I guess. I don't fucking know. I just can't, like... It takes me months to watch, like, a... Like, JoJo took me, like, fucking 6 months. And that's, like, what? Like, 150? And I was like actively watching that shit. Like it was a substantial part of my routine. I didn't watch the Netflix adaptation, but it's like my mom's favorite thing she's ever seen in her entire life, I think. Like ever. Watch 2 episodes at once. That's a good idea. See, I don't have that dedication, man. I mean, maybe it's fine if I did, because it's not like it'd be useful for me considering I'm learning the language. Like, it's not like it's not useful. Damos. My Sailor Moon blog. Dude, probably because it was added by a user that is currently in the chat right now. ACL or MTO? Probably ACL. I don't think... It's probably an ACL special here. Ordinary. I need to read manga, but I'm fucking chopped and can't read without my eyes hurting really badly. Ironic considering I'm playing Saul Goodman, but if you could see what my vision looked like right now, you wouldn't question it. I don't think. But I can't, I don't know. I don't know what you guys do. No, you did it one day. I'm not saying you did it now. You added Sailor Moon block term. I'm not saying... You know what I'm saying. Yeah. It was ACL. Like anime except Akira, that shit was cool. Have you ever seen JoJo or Hunter x Hunter? Those are good. I'm mostly with you. I'd say I hate like 90% of anime, but there are good ones that I like. Too much? I don't know. I think they're cool. What can I say? I don't want to scream right now. It is very soon. Okay. How about Steins Gate? Do we watch that? I like that one. Yeah. Yeah, the classic anime tropes are fucking annoying as shit. What, JoJo? I really like JoJo. Because it doesn't do a lot of, like, it really doesn't do a lot of bullshit to you. It just kind of does what it does, you know what I mean? And I think that's very respectable. No, I'm just saying fucking words. This is gonna sound incredibly misogynistic. One of the best parts about JoJo, for the sake of it being what it is that there's very little girls in it because of the reason we all know, being that once any are introduced, that one scene happens and you're just like, why the fuck am I even, should I just, like, what is the point of any of this shit? You know exactly what I'm talking about. The fan service. Yeah, that's the part that really fucks me up about a lot of anime. Like, I'm not trying to watch some shit like that, man. I'm not. Okay, but it's not like, they don't do like fan service. Except with maybe those freaks in chapter 5. You know the ones I'm fucking talking about. No, they're not. I hated that. I hated those episodes. Not even because of that. I just thought they were stupid. I just thought it was stupid. I don't like chapter 5. I mean, chapter 5. With the fucking Deltarune. Okay, I'll accept that take, Brian. I thought about it. Those 4 clicks are like the hardest part of the entire level. Either that or the ship. You know the one. One of the story, I guess. Either way, it's a good. Yeah, notice why I said girls, not just like women, because they really, like, what? It's fucking gross, man. It's so gross. When it's just like women, like adult grown women, I'm not even like, I don't like it, but I'm not like bothered by it. You ever watch a show and it's just like, what the fuck? We're really doing that. There was like one scene during Made in Abyss that straight up made me like, I'd never watch season 2 because of it. I'm not even kidding. Like, it was that bad. Like, I just straight up decided I'm not watching something by people who would draw that. Like, I'm just not. I'm not doing it. So much fan service, and like the kind where we're, you know, we're talking about where it's like, holy fucking what, man. Yeah, and I hate them. I don't hate, well, I guess I don't hate someone like that doesn't act on impulses, but we should not be doing fan service for them. Right? I think we can all agree on that much. What? This part's so fucking hard, man. This part is so hard. I don't know what it wants me to do on that clip. Like, no human can do this clip consistently. Unless Brian can. Maybe Brian can do it. No? Okay. And look at it. It's evil. This whole section is evil. I hate this beginning area. Bro, if you're gonna tell me something doggy did on grief, can it not be 68%, bro? We've seen that 100 times before. If you're gonna come in my chat, at least. If you're gonna tell me a number doggy got on grief, I'm trying to think. It's gotta be like 75 plus, at least. Not even, like, I'm talking 80. Then maybe I'd care about it. You'd love to beat this one day, but you can't play for longer than 15 minutes anymore. Hand or eyes? If I wasn't rocking a 360 monitor, there's no way I could play this. I'm not gonna lie. But it's much more manageable, like this. Because everyone always says this level's really fun. I don't think it's that fun. I mean, it's not bad. It's really not bad. But, like, Oh, these hitboxes are bullshit. Let's go. A lot of the clicks that this level is asking of you, they're not necessarily like hard. They're just stupid. Like it's just like, I don't know. I'll come back to this fucking. Can't be done right now. The Pookie song piss you off? Yeah, it is this like very like happy-go-lucky bullshit song. Even just like disregarding the level, it's like fucking why? With diamond drills. I'd watch that video. Hard spider timings are so obnoxious, I feel like. There's no way for me to say that without just sounding like a hater. But I dislike them. I feel like I'm just guessing every time I try to do one. This song is very noise only, without any like actual part to it. I agree with you. Yeah, but that clip was like old, right? I play with the song, but I don't enjoy the song. Because, I don't know, maybe I'm using it for audio cues I don't even realize I'm doing. I mean, I'm usually definitely not, but... It's not obnoxious or anything. Like, it's not a bad song. And I like how I do like during the ship, like this ship. It's pretty cool. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I do think the level kind of matches the song, so I like it. So how far do I have to get in the level to stop feeling like I'm pretending to play it and actually just know how to play it? Like how many days is that gonna take? I like fucking like imposter syndrome. I don't belong here yet. Yeah, this ship is really cool. I'm not gonna lie, like it's a good break. Today's the day. That click is effed. It's a family-friendly way to say it. It's only gonna get better. I want to do like that, or like what do you want from me? Probably like, I mean, that looks pretty good, low key. If I could just like space that out a little bit. AC element. I don't know why Vortrox hate always piss me off so much. It really does. Like, he's doing nothing wrong at all. It's fun to, like, Zerix, you have to understand, it's like the same thing, like, why ZRX is so fun to say, because it's just so, like, I don't know, you know, you're the same reason you're doing this right now. It's fun to do it. I can't, like, explain it. It's your fault. If you didn't do all that stuff, then we wouldn't be doing this to you. Can that happen? I don't think a needle... Can a needle even get stuck in your body? Can that happen? It's not like it's a tick or anything. I used to be afraid of needles because I was a kid. Now I've gotten too many like injections of shit to tear. Although I don't like having a IV drip in me. If I can be honest, it's kind of childish, but like I just don't like the feeling of it. I don't really know how to like quantify it more than that. It's just uncomfortable to me. I don't know, when I was a kid, it was like the worst thing that could ever happen to me was when I went to the doctor and it was like, you're gonna get a shot. I don't know why. I don't know why. It's weird because I wasn't even I wasn't really necessarily that afraid of physical stuff when I was a kid. Like, I did a bunch of stuff when I was a kid. Yeah, like, what the fuck? I don't know why the brain has such a, like, a weird response to needles. I still won't look at it. Like, I'm not afraid anymore, but I won't look. I would refuse to look at it. Like, if I can do anything else, I'm not gonna look at it. Thank you for watching the Nathan Parable. One of the weirdest experiences of my life was when I got my blood drawn, and I guess it like caused a fucking like computer glitch in my brain because I totally passed out. Like, I wasn't nervous or anything. Like, I got my blood drawn. Maybe it's because I haven't had eaten in a while or something. Like, my entire vision went purple. I was still conscious, but my entire vision went purple. And I was like sitting in a chair that I don't remember how I got to the chair. And they like force fed me crackers until I woke up. Or like regained the ability to see, I guess. It was quite odd. Well, you can in this case. I don't know, because crackers, like, I don't know. I don't know why, but that's what they were doing. That is what they were doing to me. This is what they do, yeah. That's the thing. Okay. Are you just like stuck? Like, is Fakey Kang must have suffered some terrible affliction where he can only say like a couple of set phrases, it would appear. Hi, Y, Psi, bye. Assuming the sigh is just like a noise you made, like that all those words are on the top, like 20 words you would ever say. No, not fly. That's niche. That's not that niche. But it's like not. It's definitely not in the top 100 words. I think. Yeah, they rhyme. Rhythm and rhyme. Remember my hands go like a fly? No, I don't think I'll be doing that. Nightfall the Proto, they was this up. What the fuck? I must be hitting the pink orb. The only way you can end up that way. If you think about it. I'm sorry for playing. I think it should be. A loser game for loser people. I've never played it before. Did anyone else see that iOS is adding the fight cloud? In other news. It's true. No seahorse emoji yet, though, so the AI still have nowhere to go when they get asked that. Do you think they have like meetings every month where they try to discern what the next emoji should be? And they have like votings and everything, and they have like a fucking... That's gotta be a weird job. And they probably get paid at like mid 6 figures to do that also. Which is just enough to afford a little shack and like half a month of food there. They're in California probably. Yeah, that's why. A seahorse is always like they get in 5 every time, and it's always 6th place. I like Fight Cloud will probably get some usage out of me, realistically. It's like a, you know, in cartoons when characters fight each other and then they're like, and then it just becomes like a blur. That's what it is, the Fight Club. My PC is anti-shovel emoji. No, that's Fight Club. Jared Leto. The Breakfast Club. Ugh, my skin is so irritated. It's funny. I mean, I'm not sure what the joke is, but it is funny. What is that? That's not the real seahorse emoji, it's fake. That's a fraud they made up. Are you trying to say you're better than AI? Congratulations, Cataclysm's pretty hard. That was my first stream as well. I guess I don't know if it is. Mine. 4 a.m.'s not even that late for me. Gil Bates. Bayman. I do. I wake up at 5 a.m. every day. I'm productive. No, you're thinking of 13 a.m. Actually, the hit Deltarune song. No, my eyes can move, can't they? I don't gotta rotate everything. That's wasted motion. Didn't they teach you in physics not to do that? I don't know if they teach that in physics. What's before this? I probably do this part one time my entire life. This is lagging. When you stay in the level too long, it starts lagging. I learned that lesson doing, what was it? Sonic Wave Infinity. I was doing a day with Sonic Wave Infinity, and I was in the level for so long that it started lagging down to like 100 FPS during the second wave. It was so bad. Dude, Limbo is probably the dumbest. That's probably the dumbest video I've ever recorded in my entire life. Like, so stupid. I don't know why I did that to myself. If you notice, that's the last time I ever did. It's just stupid. Like, why the fuck would I do that in one day? Like, I was sitting there, like, fucking baby raging at trying to do a maze 10 hours in, and I was like, wait a second. Why would I put myself through some fucking, like, Geneva Convention banned torture method instead of just, like, splitting up into multiple? Like, this is stupid. Why would I ever do that to myself? Oh, because it's in one day. Fuck off, bro. It's stupid. Not doing that. Yeah. Probably waterboarded. There's so much mental load. Actually, no, I've heard waterboarding is actually really bad. Like, I saw a tweet of my time then that was like, so me and my friend in college were bored, and we tried waterboarding each other to prove that it was not as bad as we thought it was, and we both remembered it as our most traumatic memory ever. So maybe it's pretty bad. Actually. Which is a very college thing to do, I feel like. That's the worst. Yeah, it literally is the worst. One that can happen to you. What slug puts you in a permanent coma? I remember in Alaska, I saw a bunch of banana slugs, which I thought were cool. I don't know if that's one of them. I don't know. I could have sworn it was colored. Yeah, I don't know. Well, no, they're probably like, you can't type out because we have to be immersion. That's all I know. Banana slugs are cool. Yeah, I like them. I like them. I think they are technically poisonous, but who cares? They're not gonna do it to you. Every time I see a slug, I just think of the fucking Super Paper Mario enemies. 20%. Oh my god. We got to the drop actually now. I feel like it's gonna be that hard eventually. If this is gonna become easy. Yeah, I'm gonna set it again. We got to the drop. It's true. You do a lot of that. I always liked that, doing that. They even have a special menu tab for the recipes that you can make. Super Mario was like so many brilliant ideas with shit execution. You gotta respect it. You know? Like they put so much effort into the story just for the boss to be like something you just fucking ram into for like 15 seconds and kill, and that's the end of it. It's so anticlimactic. That's why it's not like the GOAT game or anything. If it had like combat just as good as the story, it'd be the GOAT game of all time, like ever. It'd be the one. But because it doesn't, for me, the GOAT RPG in the Mario world, at least, is Bowser's Inside Story. Because, like, the final fight feels so insanely sick. And there's such, like, a good lead up to it. I think I've said before, that's, like, my favorite moment in a Nintendo game, maybe. It's so cool. Like, the cutscene before the fucking... I don't know, it's just so sick, man. Maybe I'm biased because I experienced it for the first time when I was a kid, but like, fuck, dude, the whole ending area, the whole ending of Bowser's Inside Story is just crazy. Yeah, I got Farewell Gold and it was miserably annoying. Yeah, I played Ace Attorney. It was awesome. I said before, my goal with Japanese is to be able to play Ace Attorney in Japanese, not like struggle too much. But that's so far away. I mean, I don't even know it was Super Paper Mario. It's like even halfway from nothing to Ace Attorney. I don't even think it is. Ace Attorney is probably like N1. I don't know if it's N1, but it's bad. Like it's gotta be somewhere between N2 and N1. Probably closer to N1. Like I just can't imagine that that's gonna happen. Super Mario was like squarely N3. Like I didn't really see any vocab that strayed from that really. Maybe a few things that you can figure out some context, but Mario Kart Wii. A lot of dialogue in that game. That's actually top one, bro. It probably doesn't even say it in Counter, probably just says lap 2. That's how I bought gas, like 3 weeks ago. I don't really drive that much. My commute is, my daily commute is my bedroom to my closet, which is about 5 steps. And then I still get out, of course. But I don't drive, usually. There's a lot of walking nearby. I don't drive to walk now. I can just walk from them. Actually. I don't know what the fuck. Like, I just don't understand what this wave wants me to do. It's so annoying. I hate this wave. Like, this wave is one of the worst waves. Like, what is this? What the fuck? Why would you ever do this to me? It's just so bullshit. Because not only not only do you have to guess where to click here, but then you have to guess when you're going to hit the portal and then go through there right after changing gravity. It's so bad. Thank God it's like the first hard thing you do. It's so shit. It's just entirely like muscle memory only mode, bro. It's so fucking shit. Oh my God, Rose Dynamics is so bad. It just has a million of those. Dude, autism is weird when it comes to funny jokes because you don't mean to make them and then you have to figure out why everyone's laughing. And that was a big part of comedy for me growing up, is figuring out what the fuck they were even laughing at. And then the next thing you learn, first you have to learn why the thing's funny, and then you have to learn how many times you can repeat that before people start to get annoyed. Because you don't understand them, like, why it's funny in the first place. So of course you're gonna have trouble also discerning how many times you're allowed to say it before you can't say it anymore. Yeah, you figure out if they're laughing at or with you. My philosophy in life was, well, as long as they're laughing. And then that ended up working out eventually, believe it or not. So, yeah, sometimes I don't even understand why I'm laughing. Sometimes, like, something is just funny to me. Dude, you know what's... I got early stream by iShow Speed'em I recommended. And I watched like 50 minutes of it last night. It's so funny, dude. Yo, Doggy, what's up, bro? How'd it go today? Dude, Doggy, someone in my chat came in and like excitedly screamed that you got like 66 or something. I was like, man, I'm not gonna lie to you. We've seen it a few times that way. Do I read chat? I mean, yes, but what do you expect Doggy to do when there's like a million of you? You can't be helped. Anyway, introduction. My name is Nathan, also known as Npesta. I made this level recently. It's called Saul Goodman. I'm verifying it. It's actually harder than Grief by a lot. If you can't tell by all the different game modes. I don't know why I made this wave so shit, but I won't change it. Harder than Eterna is. It's not harder than Grief? Are you sure? Did you see that hitbox? It could be... Grief doesn't have a hitbox like that. I fucking hate that wave, man. Cause like, what? Look at this. Cause you're all here. Let me show you what not to do. All of you, watch this. All of you right now. If you ever make a level, don't do this. What the fuck is this? These aren't even like the same. Like this one isn't even the same as this one. These are like different. This one has an extra box over here, and this one only has like one box, and then these two are the same. Don't do this, whatever this is. It's so bad. And then trying to navigate this is just impossible, bro. So bad. I complained about it yesterday. Well, it is the worst thing in the whole level, probably. So I know, it's so sad. My new... I fucking... What, man? Why don't I fix it? The other day, I climbed a really, really tall mountain near my house to speak to a local wise man at the top. And he told me that it was already perfect as it was, so... I have to keep it as is, unfortunately. Yeah, they're pretty smart. This level gets like better the further in you get into it. You know what I mean? Like this part's the second worst part behind the first worst part, which is right before it. And then everything from like 40 to 100 is pretty cool. After the spider stuff, like once you everything here to the end, I really like. I think it's good gameplay. Even if I can't do this because it's humanly impossible. Never mind. Oh. Humanly easy. Humanly simplistic. No, I don't have it. I just have a 360 monitor, and CBF apparently only works on like 240 or something. I don't know, but if you multiply it, no. If you get a factor of those two numbers together, you get 720. W explanation. The game looks like trash. It's not the best, I'll admit. I could have done better with the gameplay here. Doggy. O-G-G-I-E. Wave dedicated to Doggy. Thank you for making that wave for me. And this one. Every wave that I don't like is made by you. And then all the parts that are good are made by me. It's a collab. You did a really shit job and made all the shit waves, and I made all the good stuff. So, is it possible with accurate hitboxes? No. I'd say probably that part right there would probably kill you. Dude, fucking, there was like a post on my timeline with the name Zoggy that came into play. Was that what it was? I don't remember. Zoogie. It was Zoogie. That was a good post. That made me guffaw, if I might. That's right, I know that word. I'm quite distinguished. You're telling Doggy to go to bed? If Doggy's streaming at 10 p.m., I'll tell you right now, he's not going to bed for a long time. Takes one to know one, bro. What do you think I started the stream at 9:04? I'll tell you right now, it's just getting started. Like, it's not... Yeah, well... Yeah, and Doggy, I'm sure you can relate to this. Daylight savings time? Not fun. Did not like that. Ruined my standing pretty much immediately on where I was. Like, it all started to go downhill when that happened, bro. And there was just no 2 a.m. That was bad. Did not much care for that. Yeah. Well, me too, because of the allergy. I've said it before. People don't seem to like believe me, but every time I try to fall asleep before like my circadian rhythm is ready, I basically just go into sleep paralysis, and like weird shit happens for like 10 minutes, and I have to like break out of it. It's not fun. So I don't know. I don't even bother really. I don't want to. I don't want to go to weird sleep paralysis world. It's not fun. Yeah, it's negative. I can't even describe what it's like. If you've had sleep paralysis, maybe you can understand. But if you ever had, you know you need to like break out of it. Does that? I don't know how to describe breaking out of sleep paralysis. It's fucking weird. Like you need to rise out of the situation somehow. Your leaving chat became insufferable? What? What the fuck? There's nothing wrong with the chat at all. Chat became insufferable, my ass. No, you could just be, you're just stuck. It's so hard to describe that. Like, I wish I could put it into more detail. But like, sleep paralysis, for me, can also just be like, I'm stuck in like an infinite loop of the same thing happening over and over and over again. Like, I'm like awake in my bed, and I just keep like looping. Like I just keep like getting up and I look outside and there's nothing. So my brain realizes then and then it loops. And it just keeps looping and looping and looping and looping. Until eventually like I quote unquote realize it can be fucked up though. Like it can like I remember once I had sleep paralysis so crazy. I entered my bathroom and there was like these flashing lights that were like flashing from like red to black really fast, like shh, and there was just blood on all the walls, and I like stumbled over to the toilet and was vomiting this like purple goo or something. Like this total fucking like cliche horror, like I don't even know what the fuck. It was actually crazy. It can't just be like straight up like crazily fucked up. It's not enjoyable. No, because like, and then I was able to break out of it on the toilet and like wake up. But then when I woke up to go back to sleep, I was like, I don't want to go to sleep again. Would you? That's the last thing that happened to you trying to go to sleep is you entered the bloodbath room with the flashing lights and the screaming and everything. You're not probably going to be itching to try to go to bed again. You're probably going to like take a little time out on that whole operation. At least I did. No, I was not actually in the room. I was like, all right, hold on. I'm gonna watch some YouTube or something. We need to not do that again. But I mean, it can just as easily be benign. Every time I try to use my phone in sleep paralysis, because like you can't, like sleep paralysis, I guess it can mean a bunch of different things. Realish Matter, thank you for the sub. Hope you're having a good day, man. Every time I get sleep paralysis, I think it's normal at first. Like, I think I'm just going through a normal day, so I grab my phone. And every time I try to use my phone in sleep paralysis, there's like a million apps that don't exist. And they just have like this weird, like distorted face in them every single time. And I remember, I told this story before, but I was in sleep paralysis once and I was trying to get to Spotify so I could like listen to some music to like get out of bed. And I just can't, I could not find Spotify because there was a million pages of fucking soul-trapped apps that I was trying to scroll through that did not have a name or a purpose. And when I finally did find Spotify, I was like teleported to a car and I was like driving along to the song that I picked. And then the car just like kept shrinking faster and faster until I barely fit within it, and then it crushed me and I woke up. And the craziest thing about all of this is after all of that, 7 minutes have passed. Like, what the fuck? Like, I went through like this insane, crazy odyssey, and it is 7 minutes from the last time I was like, what the fuck? How could all of that happen in that amount of time is beyond me. So I don't, the point, was there a point to this? The point was supposed to be, in telling this tale, that I don't like trying to sleep before my body's ready, because it's a good chance I'll just go to hell or some other variant of hell. Some other sleep paralysis thing. Excuse me. It's not even like I'm not like a troubled person. Like my dreams are, I never have like nightmares. It's just sleep paralysis, I think, kind of, there's something not that good about it in nature, I think. I don't know. Like it's not good for you, I guess. I don't fucking know. Whatever combination of things that's happening is bad. I'll tell you that much. No, it's because of all the violent video games. FAX. Well, tidal wave's a bit harder than the rest of the other ones. This click, man! What do you want from me? No, but I do genuinely avoid horror games, not because I'm not like scared of them. It's just like I spend so long a day trying to sleep that if I introduce some bullshit to my brain, it will make bullshit dreams like every time. Like it will do that. So in general, I try to avoid things that could make my brain unhappy. Lest you want to find out. Yeah, every day I dream, especially if I sleep in. Oh my god. I will not tell you what my dream was in detail, but I will give you one sentence. And that was, Israel turned my father into a cyborg that killed people. That was the bulk of the dream. I will not be recounting any further details of the dream at this time. That's all you get to know. Oh yeah, if you have a fever, it gets bad really fastly. You get some weird shit can happen in those cases. It won't string itself together, man. I'm sorry. I don't mean to distract you. I'm also trying to get runs, just so you know, so it's not like you're the only one, man. Think about others, huh? Maybe I distracted myself also. Maybe we're both victims of this. It happens before you get there. I swear to God. What does it want from me? Like, I just can't. I swear to God, that click kills you before you even get there. That can't be true, man. What is happening? It's like the hardest click of all time. Why is it so difficult? There's so many unanswered questions. Yeah, that was definitely a fever dream or something. I know, it's because I slept in many hours. This click can't be done. See, like, can anyone... How to remove this spike part, man? I can't do it. I don't know why I have such weird dreams, but it really, as we get into allergy season, it happens more and more. Like, the further we get into allergy season, the more my dreams just distort into complete bullshit. I'll tell you that right now. I don't know what the link is, but there's definitely a link. There's no doubt in my mind. I don't know, like, I said it before, but like when I'm actually dreaming, not sleep paralysis, fake dreaming, I never like have a nightmare because whatever event is happening never actually freaks me out. So it's Utopia. Thank you for the sub. Appreciate it. This level is hard, but I don't know why yet. It's just hard in the sense why it's just not coming together. I don't know why. Yeah, the wave. No, that ship and the wave are actually frying me. Like, this part's actually crazy. Why is it so hot in my room? Oh, probably because it's 100 degrees outside every day now. Listen, what if he just gave this epic because he liked Saul Goodman, like, as a character? And that's the only reason. Jacob, I think we're on bits. No. I did drop it. What does Kaizo Trap sound like? I don't know. Sorry. Am I useless? Do I have any future? I don't know anything. You guys don't know anything. That one guy that doesn't know anything. New video by that one guy that does those videos. Do you know what guy I'm talking about? There's like a guy who's like the one friend who doesn't like anything. You know that guy that makes videos like that? No. Okay, I almost there. Yeah, that guy. You know what's funny about that guy? All of his TikToks or whatever, or I guess Twitter videos as I see them. But I mean, I guess they're probably for TikTok because they have like that fucking formatting of it. It's funny because all those videos are true, and yet if you're not at least tangentially related to one of those characters that he makes up, you're probably like dead or something. Like you need to be one of those guys vaguely in order to live a moderately healthy life. You get to pick which one it is. I don't know, he's just like, I don't know what his name is. He's the one who's like... No, we didn't figure it out. Oh, I think someone figured it out. Yeah, I got another video on my timeline from him called that one friend who doesn't eat sugar. And that's me, unfortunately. I'm that one friend. I can't eat sugars. Although I'm not the exact same as the guy in the video because he does it for like a moral reason. I just have like pre-diabetes. I can't fucking eat sugar. It'll be bad. Actually, I can't say that. I don't have pre-diabetes anymore for now. It'll give me one day, but not today or tomorrow or the next day. Just some X amount of days. That one friend who you low-key just don't like in the video. No, I'm gonna try to stave off diabetes for as long as I can. I live a really healthy lifestyle. Maybe I'm too sedentary, but I do walk a lot and get a lot of stuff in. So I don't know. I mean, it could be done. Like I could save it off for decades actually if I'm really good, but probably not possible. GD, I'm gonna be honest, GD is one of the healthiest games you can be like playing every day. Because like you can't play it really that many hours in a day if you're like at a high level. Like it really only takes up a few hours of your day and then that's it. But like if you're like trying to be like pro in like fucking like League of Legends or something, or like some other game, you might have to put in like work days like full straight up. That probably like fries your brain or something. I don't know. I'm just saying there's worse games to like be really dedicated to, I feel like. For your like overall well-being. I mean, I guess that's just because I like it, so obviously I think that. But there's a lot to like about GD. For one, like for being a competitive game, there's no wait times. You don't have to sit through a queue. You don't have to deal with teammates or any of that bullshit. It's just you opening the game and then you do it. So many like comp games involve like setting things up. Like if you're playing a fighting game, you need to have the right opponent. And there's like paying in matchups and blah 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 blah. All this other stuff. With GD, you just need you to do it. Just open the game and do it. Which I like. GD actually has a relatively low injury rate for being like a pro game, believe it or not. Because you're not doing sharp, like aim games are really bad for your hand in the long term, because especially if you're doing like these sharp wrist movements. It's not good, really. I mean, you can absolutely still fucking permanently fuck up your hand by playing GD, but it's not really like. I do. I love GD because it's one button. I am rather, like, my motor skills are pretty severely impaired by autism. So this game works for me because, like, it's just one button. And I just have to make sure my finger hits the key. As opposed to other games where there's, like, a lot of systems involved. Like, I couldn't do Celeste throwables. I tried really hard, but I just couldn't. My brain would just get twisted up into knots, and no amount of playing fixed it. Because it was just too much. But I mean, I don't think the fact that this game only has one input doesn't mean it doesn't have depth. I think the game does have depth. Not as much as other games. I mean, I do play other games than this. Like, I play a lot of Minecraft and Bridge and stuff like that, for example, which is a very different type of game, but I wouldn't say GD doesn't have depth. Like, I think a lot of people think it's really simple. There's a good bit going on here, in my opinion. At least the way that I play, because I'm not very muscle memory reliant, so it's pretty mentally involved coming up with, like, strategies and visual cues and stuff like that, and I do enjoy that a lot. Jacoboy, thank you for the sub. Oh yeah, no, your finger is not the part that hurts when you play GD. It's most commonly, like, my elbow, I would say. It's the part that I experience the most pain from. Oh yeah, if you tense your shoulder too much, then it can definitely happen in there too. It's just kind of how it works. I'm getting gapped by this area. I mean, I'm not, like, stupid. This game requires a lot less depth than almost every other typical game. But it still doesn't mean there's, like, nothing to it. There's no, like, serious game at a top level that there's nothing to it. You know what I mean? Like, there's always something going on behind the scenes. Like, if you're not like a serious 2D player, like, watching it may look really simple, but there's still stuff to everything that's happening. I would say Finn against have more depth. Yeah, I mean, still anything where you can move left and right. Actually, there's a whole thing to professional eating as well. Like, there's a thing to everything. Anything that people are competitive at and get good at, there's something to it. Always. That's, like, the lesson here, I guess. Competitive walking, extremely involved, actually. If we're talking speed walking. It's actually crazy what they do. I would say, for me, out of all the games I've ever tried to play, probably the one that has the least depth would be Osu-Mania. Even though I really liked it, there's not, like, a ton there. It's incredibly satisfying to, like, break the pieces down into other pieces that you can do something with. But I wouldn't say it has a lot of depth, necessarily. GD is not like yes, just click the button when you need to, but you have to think about so many factors, and even mid-attempt, like where you're at, and how to like micro-adjust and stuff like that. It's really interesting. But one of the reasons I play something like this and not another game, one of the reasons I don't do it is I just can't stand downtime. I fucking hate downtime. Like there's so many other games where I consider gonna get up, but just like I don't do. And that's why one of the reasons I played Bridge in Minecraft instead of like UHC or Bed Wars or something. I don't do that. I want it to be happening the whole time. Would describe it as thinking. Well, you wouldn't, because you're the muscle memory goat. But I don't have such an ability. Most of this is what I'm doing right now is not automatic. It's very specific. We thought out every attempt. Yeah, that's like I'm not trying to play. I could never get into Fortnite, dude. I tried a few times. My friends are playing it. I don't. So much downtime. I don't have the fucking. I feel myself aging, waiting for anything to occur, bro. I'm older than I was when I opened the game. Like it's not happening. Anybody's that can get into like CS:GO or Valorant or really any game like that, it's just not doing it for me. No! Yeah, but you don't want to play in a ball lobby, it's annoying. I kind of discount, like, the idea that GD will ever not be fun for top players, really. Like, I'm sure it'll happen eventually, maybe, but, like, it will just, whatever you think the hardest thing is going to be, you're just going to make a new generation of people that can just do that easily, and then it's just going to keep happening. Or at least that's what I've noticed. GD may one day become unfun for you, the specific listener, because it's just too hard for you to keep up with it. I mean, I think there are levels that are more fun than others. Like, I don't think Nullscapes is a fun level. Maybe to some people it is, but what are you getting out of that? Really? I guess. I don't know. It's satisfying to some people, but I think there's a case you made that if you had like a Nullscapes that was like super top one, like no one would enjoy it ever. Like it would just be so fucking buns, man. Yeah, Nullscapes is just like that if it never stops. Like I don't know. But I don't know. I'm not really like a GD 20XX doomer. Mostly because Slaughterhouse is still like top 50. Like I think it's gonna be okay. He's okay. I don't know what happens in sweater weather at all. I think I saw like it happen for 2 seconds on Doggy's stream once. I think it's literally the extent of my knowledge. I do not submit records, no. I didn't even submit. I said it before. I didn't even submit. The last time I submitted a record was like Xyroid Copy or something. It's just that everyone submitted records for me after that, and then they stopped that ability, so it stopped. Whenever that was a thing. I don't know, long time. Yes, I'm very happy for you. Congratulations. Celestas. Doing anything in any sort of Celestas is impressive at this point, considering how late game everything is. I'm so late game. Well, also because Dashless attack keeps evolving all the time. It's a fucked up game. Wind? No, I don't know what that is. No, I'm not happy for you or proud of you or anything related to you. I have no emotions regarding you, only ones that are negative. I know about wind, like the phenomenon. Phenomeno. Vaguely. Nope, no spam. I wonder if a game will ever interest me ever again, like to get good at, like competitively. I think, well, for one, I'm too old, but for second, like, I've tried so many games and nothing is really that interesting to me. Like in the same way, at least. Like every other game that like interests me, I have some problem with that just can't be easily amended. Yeah, that's the thing. I wanted to get into bullet hells, but like, for example, like all fan games are like 50 FPS, and it just torches my eyes. And I just can't, like, I can't do hard inputs with that, even if it's not moving. Like, my eyes don't fill in the gaps very efficiently. Yeah, GD is like just like its own thing, and like if you want to do another game after GD, there's really nothing to do. Like it's kind of a fucking. I think GD makes you a good video game player, but it doesn't like lead into any other obvious game. GD isn't like incredibly mental of a game, but oftentimes, because I lurk on a lot of streams, and I see people just like dying to stuff that they could be avoiding, but they're not like curious enough to actually figure the part out like efficiently. Like there's almost always a better strategy, even if the game is like really simple. There's probably a more consistent way to set something up, almost always. It does exist. If you're brave enough to look for what it is. Oh, almost. If I could get to like the ship and wait from here, that'd be cool. Yeah. Yeah, the problem is like visual issues I have with a lot of other games. Yeah. I agree. There's a lot to mental just because of the simplicity of it. That's fucked up. I've had enough of you game. Well, my elbow has had enough of you. My gentleman's elbow. We're close. We're close. We almost just now got from 25 to like 60, which doesn't matter that much, but once you can get better at that, it doesn't feel like I'm doing much, but it's just I'm just bushwhacking until it makes sense. Eventually you'll get somewhere with it, but who knows when that will be. It'll just happen all of a sudden, I think. And then we'll have a good run. Okay. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you tomorrow. And enjoy the rest of your night. Take care.